Hi BookTube, my name is Ginny. Welcome to my channel, and today I wanted to talk about Jane Austen and my love of Jane Austen and share with you my collection. A couple years ago I realized that my Northanger Abbey edition was kind of like falling apart, so I decided to invest in some new books, new Jane Austen books. And I got Northanger Abbey, Emma, Sense and Sensibility, and Mansfield Park, all in the signature editions, Barnes & Noble. So just so you can read. Okay, there you go. Yeah, and I got these either on Book Outlet or Amazon. So I also, and I've shown these two before, but I got Persuasion in this edition. And I also have this cloth bound, really cool cloth bound edition, Penguin Classics edition of Pride and Prejudice. So, and I got both of these on Amazon. So you can look for those on there. And then I was watching Emma the Bookish Princess, her channel, and she had Jane Austen cover to cover. It's basically a history of the printings of her books and the various editions that she's had over the past 200 years. And yeah, it has some really cool quotes. I'll put the cover up there so you can read it. Jane Austen cover to cover. So, there you go. And I also have this, I was at they have a book sale at the library 4 days out of the week. And I found this 1940s edition of Pride and Prejudice, still in really good condition, usable. So, and then I got this Jane Austen and Her Life and Letters, a family record by William Austen Lee and Richard Arthur Austen Lee. I'll put that up there so you can read the names on there. When Jane Austen died, she was 41 when she died, and around that time or after, her sister burned a lot of her letters. There were 160 letters left over, and her family, I believe, compiled them and put them in this volume. It was first published in 1913, about 100 years after she died. So anyway, and I haven't read this yet, but I really, really want to get to it. So it's on my list. And then I have this one, What Matters in Jane Austen, the 20 Crucial Puzzles Solved by John Mullen. And I got this off of Book Outlet. A fine collection of essays, all good literary critics, like all good literary critics, Mullen has a happy knack of making you read even familiar works with fresh eyes. And the essays in this book are among the best of their kind. I saw him talking about Jane Austen on YouTube, and I thought this would be like a really good read. So I can't wait to get to that. And, well, more than a couple years ago, I had the great opportunity of going to see Pride and Prejudice on stage at the Oregon Shakespearean Festival. And as a souvenir, I took home the script. A copy of the play that they used. So that's that. And I also have this big bind up of all 7 Jane Austen works in this one. It's very, very heavy. And I bought it used off of Amazon. It's very pretty. And then I found this. It looks really, really cute. It's Classics Unfolded, Pride and Prejudice. As you open this up and you get the story of Pride and Prejudice. Really, really pretty. Just the story of Pride and Prejudice in miniature. Like that. And then I have this pillow that has quotes on it and stuff that I bought. I think again on Amazon. Friendship is certainly the finest balm for the pangs of disappointed love. Austen. And then I also just recently got a Jane Austen devotional. Choosing kindness over judgment. Some wise tips. There you go. And I got that. And I also have this mug of Jane Austen. It has all kinds of quotes on it. And I gave a similar one to my sister-in-law because she likes Jane Austen too. So, yay. All right. Yeah, I think I first was exposed to Jane Austen through adaptations of her books, like on TV or movies and stuff, and I liked them. And I just picked the books up on my own. I didn't read them in class or anything. And the first one I started with, and it may be a good one for someone who hasn't started reading Jane Austen and is considering where to start or whatever. I would start with Northanger Abbey. It's one of her shortest. And it's just a really good one. It's just a really good one. I go with Northanger Abbey. Let's see. Persuasion. Next. Pride and Prejudice. Emma. Sense and Sensibility. Mansfield Park. Yeah, those are my favorite in order. So I like these two the best, Northanger Abbey and Persuasion. So yeah. So yeah, I just think that she's very funny, very witty, and even after 200 years, she you read her books and you realize that humanity hasn't really changed a whole lot in 200 years. You can still identify with what the characters are thinking and feeling. So, and it's a good way to learn a little bit about how life was back then. So that's always interesting too. So anyway, I think I'm done here. And if you have any questions about any of these editions, or you want to talk about Jane Austen or whatever you want to talk about, please leave a comment. Yeah. All right. Thanks for watching.